What's up everybody, welcome to day number 6 of the Build a Lifestyle Business Challenge, and today we are going to talk about how to choose your business idea now. Okay, so this video is for those who haven't chosen any of the business ideas that I'm recommending, either because they like several of them or because they don't like any of them for some reason. But tomorrow we are going to continue our progress by starting to build our website, and in order to do that you are going to need to have a business idea. You are going to need it to do the funnel hacking process. You are going to need it to use the examples that I'm recommending you, so you have basically this foundation that you can start to build on. So it's really important to emphasize and repeat again and again and again that your first business is not your last business. You don't have to marry your first business idea. It is completely okay if you handle this as a learning project, okay? But you have to choose a business idea that is simple, that is cheap to start, that is already proven, and something that enables you to learn everything about online business, starting an online business. If you have this skill for the rest of your life, that's a huge milestone, okay? You have reached a huge milestone and you are going to get to a completely new level in life. You are going to have a lot of new opportunities. So the goal of this video is that by the end of the day, you should have a business idea that you are going to work on for the next 3-4 months. So in this video I would like to give you 3 practical tips that will enable you to commit to just one of the business ideas. Okay, again, a lot of you are trying to build 3 or 4 businesses at the same time, but this is a really bad idea. Commit to just one for 3 or 4 months, get over this procrastination, and you're going to be able to learn so much in this short time period. So my first tip, if you can't decide on a business idea, is to understand that this is a learning project. Okay, you only have to build the framework, the online framework of the business. You don't have to operate it. Even if you choose one at random, you are going to be better off than if you don't decide at all. So let's say that you randomly choose the personal trainer business idea. And this absolutely doesn't mean that you have to become a personal trainer now, okay? Because again, you don't have to actually operate the business. But this way, now you're committed. You can start the funnel hacking process. You can take a look at a lot of different examples, concrete examples, and this is a really, really valuable experience. You can understand what works in this niche. You can understand what are the best marketing tools and marketing strategies, and you can even build a site for yourself or for a client, and this way you can have practical knowledge. So there's a saying that states that the cost of making a bad decision is actually lower than not making a decision at all. Okay, and I don't think that this is true in every possible situations, but if you are trying to open up new opportunities in life, if you are trying to get to a new level, then this is absolutely true. So let's say that you want to sell physical products online, and you get started with a product that you are not certain about, that you are not passionate about, but in just 3 months you can learn everything about building an online business and selling online. Okay, and this product leads you to another one, which is the sure thing that you are certain about, that you are passionate about, that you want to sell for the rest of your life. If you didn't commit to the first product, you wouldn't have this opportunity. Okay, so this is really important. You have to commit at first, you have to take imperfect action, and one thing will lead to another. So this is my first tip. If you can't commit to any of the business ideas right now, you can absolutely handle it as a learning project. You don't have to put any money into it. You don't have to actually operate the business, but by building this framework and learning everything about starting an online business, this knowledge will stay with you for the rest of your life, and it is going to open up a lot of opportunities. The second tip that will make your decision easier is to understand that success always happens in phases. Okay? Success happens in phases. I'm telling this because I think a lot of people are trying to make a quantum leap, basically. They are trying to get to a 6-figure income in a year, which is basically impossible. Okay? You have to be really lucky and you have to work really hard at the same time to be able to do that. You are trying to do something that is way more predictable, basically a step-by-step approach. So there's a good chance that you feel stressed about choosing the business idea or which approach should you take, because you're trying to make the perfect decision. But if you are trying to make your life easy by choosing the perfect product, you're always going to second guess yourself, okay, which will take away your focus from actually building the business. What we are trying to do is acquire valuable skills and use that to build a business and then sell this knowledge. Okay, this way you are going to have a side income at first, which you can grow into a full-time income, which will eventually enable you to quit your job and have the freedom that you want. This is a slower process than trying to get rich quick, but it's so much more dependable. This is why I recommend the 3-step approach I talked about on day number 2. First of all, you are going to build an e-commerce website that will enable you to learn everything about building an online business. You are going to get a lot of valuable skills. Now, on step number 2, you are going to sell this knowledge as a marketer, okay? You are going to be able to earn your capital from the skills that you have just acquired. And you're going to be able to charge pretty high prices, actually, like 3,000–4,000 euros per website on Western European countries. And you're going to reinvest that money into the e-commerce business, and you're going to get to a level where you might earn like 1,000 euros a month from the e-commerce business, and you can sell a website every second month maybe, and you're going to get a combined income of around 3,000 euros a month, which is really nice, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist in order to do it. And this is just the beginning, so you can grow those income sources and you can automate many of them, so eventually you will get to a really good place in life. But this is really important that you don't stress yourself when you're starting out and you don't get baited into a get-rich-quick scheme. Okay, we are trying to build up valuable skills that will stay with you for the rest of your life. So this is the second tip. Success happens in phases. Your job now is to get the ball rolling, and you're going to need to build up these valuable skills. And the third tip is to understand that every business idea has different approaches and different angles. So every business idea could be hundreds of different business ideas actually. Okay, so don't get discouraged by all the existing competition, because we are going to differentiate ourselves. So you can just focus on a certain market niche, you can build a unique brand, you can just position yourself on a certain problem, and yeah, there are hundreds and thousands of ways to do it. Now, we don't have to dominate the whole market, we just need to sell a few things, a few offers every now and then, so that we can have a really nice side income. You really don't have to be afraid that the opportunity is gone, okay? There are a few people who are afraid that there are these huge players on the field, they are really smart, they are really good, and yeah, you just can't start an online business now. Okay, first of all, we are 5 years behind from the US, and you can just take what works there. These are really important trends that you have to understand. Also, the European e-commerce market, which e-commerce involves everything like services, trainings, and physical goods sold online, it grows at a really high pace, like 15% every year on a year-on-year basis in every European country. This is really important. People buy more stuff from more merchants, and they spend way more money online, and this is really good for us. And also, it is really easy to come up with something completely unique now. Okay, so you can really come up with a unique design, a unique style, and also you can differentiate yourself from all the existing things that are on the market right now. A great example of that is a backpack brand called Douchebags, which was started by a guy named Jon Olsson, who is a former ski athlete, and yeah, he really likes this camo design. He puts it on cars and on his house and now on his backpacks. And this unique design sold a lot of it, and obviously he has a large audience, but this is a really good example of just doing something very new on a crowded market. Because if you think about it, backpacks are sold for hundreds of years. Nobody is complaining that there are no backpacks out there, no great backpacks out there. There are a lot of great solutions. But he took a unique approach, a unique design, a unique style, and he could get a part of the market which made it really profitable. So when you choose your business idea, don't stop at phone cases or doing marketing or doing relationship consulting, okay? Try to come up with a unique approach, a unique style, a unique design, something that will differentiate you, and it is going to make the choice so much easier. Again, we are not trying to dominate the whole market, we just want a certain niche. And if you browse it, if you do the funnel hacking, you are going to see a lot of great examples, and it will actually make your choice so much easier. Okay, so I hope that you have found today's video to be very useful, and hopefully these tips will help you to choose and commit to one of the business ideas if you haven't already done so. Okay, it is really important that you choose one of them, even if it's just a learning project, okay? Because if you do it, then you will be able to do the funnel hacking process. You are going to be able to get a lot of examples. A plan will start to formulate in your head, and in the following days we are going to talk about how to start to build the online presence for the website. Okay, you will be able to join us and work on your project. Talking about the following days, I'm already in Sidemen, which is going to be the location for the upcoming parts, and as you can see, the environment is just beautiful and the content is going to be amazing too. So hopefully you will join us. Don't go anywhere far. I'm going to be back tomorrow, and all the best until then.